12th Annual Pork Brew in New Mexico Barbecue State Championships return to the Santa Ana Star Center the 3rd through the 5th, bringing together the best barbecue vendors from around the region.
This 3-day festival featuring barbecue, beer, live music, and interactive family activities will be one of the biggest events of the summer. And joining us now to talk more about the brew in Pork Brew is Dana Collar from Cactus Brewing in Bernalillo, along with Wayne Martinez from Red Door Brewing Company.
Thanks for being with us. So, of course, you know, the microbrew industry, massive here in New Mexico. It's brought in a lot of revenue. Let's talk a little bit about your individual breweries. We'll start with you, Dana, about Cactus. I know you guys have been around for a couple of years now. How are things going?
Yeah, it'll actually be, we're just over a year and a half. It'll be 2 years in October.
Okay.
And things are going fantastic. We're having a blast out there. You
Yeah.
know, we've become a real big destination spot for people out of Albuquerque. You know, we're kind of tucked away in Bernalillo. And what's nice about that is it kind of is becoming like your getaway spot, you know? So it's been great. We've upped our food menu. We're doing like these really great gourmet pizzas, so people are able to spend more time there. And yeah, it's been fantastic.
Fantastic.
And you?
Red Door opened in September of last year, so it's been about 9 months now, and it's been great. We're slowly expanding, starting to get our beer into other restaurants and bars. And,
That's great.
Growing our brand name. So.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Now, is this both your first time at Pork Brew?
Yes.
It is.
It is.
Cool.
Wow.
So-
Okay.
So we're very excited about it. Yeah.
Yeah, so what can people expect? If they haven't been to Pork Brew, they want to try some of these brews, what can they expect?
Well, there's a lot about Pork Brew. I mean, obviously it's a growing event, and that's what spiked the interest of inviting 2 new breweries. And what's so exciting about that is we're basically their neighbors. So, you know, to create that synergy is really exciting. And the last time I was there, I mean, it was fantastic. You know, you walk around, there's more than enough food to try and taste and do tastings and samples. And they have like some fun food competitions, like eating competitions, you know, for like kids of all ages.
Last year they had rib competition and kids watermelon eating competition.
Yeah. So,
Nice
I
and
mean,
messy.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do. That's the nice thing about the bar, because then you just take the kids out back and you hose them down.
Yeah, you just
know,
squirt
you
'em
get
with the
messy
hose.
kids. You just go at it. Yeah, absolutely. All right, so let's talk a little bit. I'm curious to talk to you guys about, and I said at the very beginning, the microbrew industry is huge here. Whether you're a drinker or not, I don't drink anymore, but I absolutely respect and appreciate the revenue and what it does for our local economy. So as business professionals, what drew you to get into this business?
Well, there's so many different aspects. I mean, for us, you know, in Bernalillo, being north of the town, there was nothing there, and people were dying for that type of pub environment and a family-friendly environment. So we are family-friendly. You know, people bring their kids all the time, and it really works out well for that side of town. And it is a growing industry. You know, it's something that survived during the downturn. You know, we had 2008. Things were kind of changing in the economy and finances and things like that. But the brewing industry stayed strong. So we happen to have our expertise, you know, with my business partner, Mark Matheson, is the service industry. I personally love serving people. It's so much easier to make somebody's day. They just walk in, you serve them a beer, and all of a sudden they're smiling.
Yeah.
I could do that.
That's good.
You know?
And Wayne, what about you? What drew you to this as being one of the newer kids on the block here in New Mexico?
For us, it was more of really a hobby turned into a business.
Really? Okay.
You know, started home brewing about 8 years ago, and just as the market kept growing and we saw what we could do and the response we were getting for our beer, it turned into a business venture for us.
That's great.
Now you guys have a tapping party coming up?
We do. Tonight at 6:30, we're going to be tapping our Sow Belly Blonde, and it will be on tap at Pork Brews and through the weekend at our tap room.
Now, if somebody's never gone to a brewery, it's kind of a new, different experience. They want to just try it out. How does it work? Do you guys help people along the way? Because different people like different things. They like different flavors, different tastes.
The biggest thing we suggest is, and almost every brewery does this, is they offer a flight. So you can come in, you can have, you know, 4 or 5 different, you know, 6 different beers.
And those are just like the little
ones.
ones.
4 ounces or something like that.
Yeah.
And try every single one. And you know, we'll sit there and we'll walk you through it. Of this is what you know we're going for flavor-wise. This is what you're looking for, and just try to help people find what they like.
Okay.
And now that's not the only thing you guys do. You brought some shirts in.
Yeah, the swag is pretty cool designs here.
This is so
So
cool.
are we? Is that another thing that we can expect at Pork Brew this weekend? If we go out, we dirty our one shirt with some barbecue. We can pick up some swag from either Cactus, Red Door. Is that how the deal works with that?
Absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
we'll have a lot of merchandise on hands, hats, shirts. glassware.
Okay, and you're going to be there for the whole weekend.
We'll be there.
Absolutely.
Both of you.
Yep.
All right, fantastic.
Kicks off at 11 every day. So
11 every day. Okay, what is the admission price to get into Pork and Brew?
$6 and $4.
Oh, that's great. That's nothing to get out and all you can eat and
Yeah, tons of entertainment. Like
Yeah.
I said, yeah, there's so much entertainment, you know, just enough to get you hot enough to want a beer.
That's
It's perfect for us.
That's great. There
Yeah.
you go. All right, guys. Again, for more information on Pork and Brew going on at the Santa Ana Star Center this weekend, head over to casa.com. And we can't stress it enough. If you go out, you partake in the libations, do it responsibly.
Yeah.